Good morning from the car park of a very glamorous Ibis hotel in the middle of France. We're heading down to the south of France to the stunning town of Pézenas, where we're going to be meeting my aunt and uncle and going to a Brocante. It's time to get on our way. We're arriving at one of my favourite parts of the journey. It's the viaduct in Millau. It is such a beautiful bridge, Le Pont de Millau. And you just can't tell from here how enormous it is. This is a 2.5 kilometre bridge all the way across the valley.
It also sort of works as a sundial.
Oh, if only they'd done that on purpose, can you imagine?
Quite good.
It's spectacular. This is an absolutely enormous brocante. Stalls and people as far as the eye can see. This is the very first stall and already it's absolutely fascinating things. These beautiful plaster sculptures, lovely 18th century pastel behind it. And I just heard Philip say, oh look, Haverland. I didn't know these were Haverland.
Yes, this is like a picture as well.
Oh yes, they've got some in the museum. You are so right. I do remember it now. They are very fun.
Also, there's spotted another door.
Ah, beautiful box. Oh, and these are lovely too, aren't they? 600 euros, unfortunately. Gorgeous though. Philip is continually stopping and looking at drinks cabinets. He really likes them with all the lovely little labels on as well. Yeah, they're very cool.
I quite like these too. These
they're pretty.
Potpourri, I think.
Actually, that'd be perfect for potpourri because then you don't see like dusty potpourri lying around. It's very pretty. I like these. And the south is, of course, the place to find beautiful oyster plates. As I'm allergic to oysters, probably won't get those, but still, I do like seeing them.
Would like these.
Oh, I know. I wish Nikki and Melchior were still with us. They'd love them. Actually, one of my favourite things so far are these absolutely crazy columns. I mean, goodness knows what you do with them. But my first thought is on the entrance to a small cabin in the woods. You know, like a little hidden log cabin.
That would look nice for your mother, actually, or the elephant, the beach house.
That's true. Or in the wrong continent. Yes. The painting is nice too. I'm loving everything today. Philip just noticed this little enamel set with cherries on it. This is incredibly charming. It's even got the bar to hang everything up. Oh, and the yellow ones too.
I actually quite like the yellow ones.
I like the yellow ones as well. I was super tempted by the yellow casseroles. They were 30 euros. That is such a great price. But I have nowhere to put them, so we're walking on. We may have found Lancelot's future bride. He does seem pretty excited by it. I'm quite tempted to get her to put her next to his little bed in the evening. I like this print. Isn't that a perfect representation of life in early 19th century France? It makes me think a lot of the Chateau de Lalande. Yeah, it is, isn't it? That's how people would have been dressed there at the time of Talleyrand. I think it's delightful. That is a beautiful chessboard. Oh, and backgammon on the inside. That's quite lovely with all of this lacquer work. We are definitely going to be seeing a lot of oyster plates today. Philip has spotted a tartan chair. Obviously we're thinking for Jerry, but...
I spotted a dog.
Yeah, both exciting. We're not going to take that all the way back to Lalande, but hilarious.
It would have been nice, yeah.
My father would have absolutely loved this dinner service. I love the fact that the sauces are also little plates. I don't know where it's from. It's very, very nice. Ah, Jean. Tokyo by Jean. Never seen it before. Love it. We quite like the dice piggy bank. Cards on as well. They have the beautiful blocks, the wooden blocks for making the Provençal fabrics.
That's nice.
We have one of these at home and I love that. I love that little sense of history. This one's beautiful too. Ooh.
Must be game. Is that backgammon? No, it can't be.
No, I think it's tokens, yeah, for gambling. Probably.
No, probably right. Yeah.
Oh, I think these are great. I mean, look at him. It's Finding Nemo on the table. Oh, look, it's Sarreguemines, which actually is the same company as the plates they used to have in the kitchen at Lalande. Of course, this is way more modern. But look, fabulous. Yeah, I like this fish service a lot. And of course, the obligatory oyster plate, but this time with a huge platter to go with them. And there's a more traditional fish style platter there, though it's not that cheerful. They appear to be hanging up by a pretty little blue ribbon, but I think I find that a bit macabre actually. My goodness, this is absolutely charming. Look, it's you can race each other. I love it.
C'est les jeux, ça.
Oh, on peut voir.
Là, il manque les gelées, elle est dedans, là.
Oui, oui, d'accord.
Lancé, quoi.
Ouais, et puis vous pouvez, je suppose...
En mise. On parie sur un cheval, on
parie, d'accord.
Pour qui arrive.
Ah, c'est chouette. It is heaven. I'm quite astonished at the quality of the things that there are here. Philip spotted a lovely porcelain box.
Very nice.
Beautiful box. It's written in German. Isn't that stunning? Look at this one as well underneath. I don't know what they would have been for, but I find them very beautiful and that naive painting on it. That yellow set is delightful. Imagine serving strawberries in that on a sunny day in June. There's a pretty Mary Gregory style carafe. It's similar to the glasses that we have at Lalande, though she's not quite as delicate as the others, is she? Have you seen the side table in the shape of an elephant? It's quite fun, isn't it?
I do really like that.
What, the side table in the shape of an elephant?
Shall I ask how much it is?
Well, yeah, but we're not going to get a side table in the shape of an elephant.
It's 150. If it had been 60, I would have gone for it, but...
Thank goodness it's 150 then. No, come on, it is cute, but the question is where to put it.
I was thinking of South Africa.
Yeah, actually,
outside,
really cute.
The covered outside area.
Yeah, I agree. That is such a sweet, mini little chaise longue. It's really adorable. It's like a sort of bath chair. Because in the 18th century, when baths were first introduced to houses in France, it was believed that after a bath you needed to have a little lie down and a rest. And actually, I think I understand why, because if you get out of the bath very quickly, out of a hot bath, you tend to feel your blood pressure dropping. So some people can feel a little bit faint straight afterwards, and I guess we have so many baths now, we're completely used to it. But in those days, they felt you had to just lie down and wait for your blood pressure to come back up, which I think is quite civilised, and well, that's a perfect little chaise longue to do it on. I rather love this evening coat. It's very, very elegant with all of the white appliqué flowers on it in silk. I think it's very beautiful. It's the bottom part of a chaise longue. But I like it. I think it would make a cracking coffee table, like a beautiful ottoman.
Actually, you're probably right.
You know, covered in a beautiful fabric,
yeah.
Lots of coffee table books on it. Could be quite fun. Even though the actual chair part of it is missing, I think it would make a cracking coffee table, even though it's not symmetrical, but covered in a beautiful fabric, then with a tray on some coffee table books. I think it's a lovely size for that. And he's asking for 150, which is also a very good price for a coffee table. But the question is, it won't fit in the car, and how would we get it home? Lancelot does love a poodle, must be said. It's love again, isn't it? Every time he sees a big poodle. He's not interested in little dogs,
It's
though.
also not reciprocated.
No, I'm so sorry, Lancelot.
Stop.
But we've got to move on with our lives. We have to accept these things. Oh,
Lancelot.
first heartbreak.
First heartbreak, like the 10th today. Gosh, the little flowers.
Philip's loving these little paintings. It's very cute, this one, I agree.
really like this
yeah,
one.
they're quite nice. He's got some lovely things, hasn't he?
Yeah, nice
very,
taste.
very nice things. And yeah, the
lovely.
little Provençal skirt as well.
I'm getting a little painting.
You love that
it.
painting.
It's got tiny little pots with flowers.
Yes, and on the back it says 1835 with the name of the artist. No, it's really nice. I think you chose the sweetest one. Lancelot is causing a sensation. Everyone keeps stopping to stroke him and ask about him. I find this quite delicate and lovely. This candlestick, really pretty. Actually, on this stall, Philip's asking the price of the malachite lamps. 600. Oh my goodness, that is real malachite. Yeah, they are very, very cool, but not for us. And also Philip generally loves these old paintings that have clocks in. But it's very cool. I know you've been looking for one.
It's not going to be the one.
No,
but
it's not the one. It's nice though. It is a cool
like it
one.
very much.
Yeah. And there's a little real clock just in the face of the church. They're so clever. They're adorable. Philip has spotted a couple of lamps straight after seeing the malachite ones. They are really pretty with beautiful colours. I love the colour.
I love it too.
I wonder how much these are. Well, we both love them. I love the colours, and so we're going to get them probably either for the Grand Salon or the current dining room, maybe one of the bedrooms. We're not 100% sure yet. I think they might be nice in the Grand Salon. We'll just have to wait and see.
Absolutely.
and it's 300 euros for the pair. So they are coming home to Lalande. Brocanting is very heavy work, so we're stopping for an ice cream. I'm gonna have Oreo and banana and chocolate. Philip's a cone kind of a guy, and I'm a coupe kind of a girl. Who'd have thought we'd be compatible? This might just look like the end of a cone, but in fact this is love. Because I don't like eating a whole cone, but I love the last bit full of ice cream. Philip saved it for me. Philip is obsessed, I think it's fair to say, with the little paintings on these candlesticks, which are very, very cute.
I've never seen them before.
No, neither have I. Unfortunately, I don't like the rest of the candlestick that much. I mean, I just love the painted
neither do I, but that painted bit is lovely.
Yeah, it's really nice. They have quite lovely painted panels as well here. They seem as though they're based on the paintings of Huet, who was so fashionable in the 18th century. Pretty charming. It must have been a screen before, and I think they've just taken off the middle attachment. We absolutely love that painted screen. It could be entirely taken apart, so you'd have these 4 panels so beautifully painted, but then the question is where to put them, and I can't think of anywhere at Lalande that needs that. If we were going to be panelling maybe the room that Natty's currently in at the moment, which we'll probably do at some point in the future, then it could be fit into the panelling of a room. But we're so far off doing that I think I'd rather find something that's the right thing at that time. But it's a shame because they were quite a good price. She was asking for 100 euros per panel, so 400 euros for the set, and they would look incredible in panelling, but then you have to buy the panelling as well. Look, there's a whole book about the bridge that we came over today. It's a pity that Nikki's not here. See all of these bits of lace, perfect for creating historic garments. Very, very nice things actually. Lots of passementerie as well. Such beautiful colours. Philip loves this Art Nouveau fire screen, which is completely wrong in style for anywhere at Lalande, but it is cool. A castle. I like it. Yeah.
It's also
it's unusual. I know.
Not that we're looking, but
it's rare to find. It is a huge Brocante. It carries on all the way down this historic street into the historic heart of the town. We found a little bit of Belique. It's a lovely little tower, and it goes so well with 3 vases that we were given by some of our guests. This is Irish pottery, and so we're going to take this one back. It'll be nice for Marie with flower decorations. That little Belique vase was 2 euros. I think that's an absolute bargain. There are lovely little interior shops all the way along this street, and we'll come back another time to look at all of those. But today we're thinking it seems silly to go to the shops that are here all the time. We could be focusing on the Brocante. Philip's in his happy place because he's found a lot of cutlery. Obviously, we stop at all cutlery stores.
I haven't fed any of my sets.
So we keep on going. I've never seen so many fish sets and oyster sets in my life in one place. Philip, is it me? Or is this Nick the tree surgeon?
Oh my goodness, yes, you're right.
It is, isn't it? With tattoos as well and the beard. It's a Nick the tree surgeon lamp. You know how badly I want to get this for Dad. I thoroughly recommend the Pézenas Brocante to anyone. It is in a beautiful place. I mean, usually it would be even sunnier than this, but frankly, after the rain we've had back at home, it's a joy to be here. And they have very, very interesting, very nice things. I've been incredibly impressed all the way through. This has got to be the most hilarious stepladder I have ever seen in my life. It's certainly the fluffiest stepladder I've ever seen. Or maybe it's a shoe cleaning kit. I don't know, surely not, but you could have the supplies there and then rest your foot up here. Who knows? It's a mystery. Well, we've been here for hours and hours and everyone's packing up now. But our fun is only just beginning because we've been invited for apéro with my aunt and uncle. They're not in their new house yet. They're in the house that was my grandmother's house, and it's going to be quite hard for me to go back actually because the last time I came to the south to this region was for her funeral, and that was in 2018, just before I started the vlog. So it is strange for me to be coming back now, but I'm so happy to be able to show Philip this area where I spent every single summer of my childhood and many of my Christmas holidays as well. So for me, this area is all about my grandmother and my childhood. It's bringing back so many memories, and going to my grandmother's house is definitely going to do that. Look who we have found! Spotted in Pézenas. We're having a beautiful stroll back through the old part of town to find the car, and I just want to show you a bit of the beauty of Pézenas. It's known as a city of art and history. It has a lot of stunning buildings dating back to the 16th and 17th century. This is a city that Molière chose to live in. He wrote many of his plays here, and now it's known for its historic pedestrianised centre, which is filled with tiny little craft shops. Here we are at my grandmother's house, and I've just got so many memories flooding back because the last time I was here was the day of my grandmother's funeral in 2018. This barbecue had so many happy evenings around it. My grandmother had 6 children, and all of my uncles and aunts would be around the table, which was much, much bigger, and we'd have barbecues late into the evening under the shade of this tree in full summer. And I thought I'd be fine filming here and showing you around, but the minute I walked in, I burst into tears. I think it affected me more than I thought it would, it being the first time that I came back, because I spent so many happy summers here with my grandmother. I used to sit with her old La Redoute catalogues, it's the old clothing catalogues, and I would cut out the women in it. And because you'd have the same models repeated throughout, I'd have the same woman in many different dresses, and there'd be a few models. So you'd have, each woman would have different dresses. They were her wardrobe. Of course, I'd spend the entire summer like that, and everyone else would be saying, oh, you should be going to the beach and having fun. My grandmother was saying the same thing, even though she wasn't to the beach at all. But no, I just wanted to sit here in this house inside, cutting out paper dolls, and it was just the best childhood with the most wonderful grandmother. But there are still the loveliest people in the world here. Thank you. And we are going out for a delicious meal, apparently, to a bistro that you frequent regularly.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. And it's a lovely, lovely place.
Oh, so we'll be discovering Béziers.
Very excited.
And it's home food. And they do accept little Lancelot.
Which is the most important thing in the world.
Absolutely.
France is wonderful for that. I love this bit here with all of the arches. And you, Tonton Steve, like, you just embellish it. But isn't that pretty with the arches?
I went through this morning with a big pot. Cobwebs everywhere.
Oh no. Oh.
Yeah, I went through that one. And then I hit my head on that.
Yep, they look good at a distance. Don't use them. Merci. I'm so happy to be with you. We have the asparagus dish, which is an asparagus sauce and an asparagus mousse and asparagus and a poached egg. It looks wonderful. Every time I eat somewhere wonderful, I think, oh, I wish Marie were here, because she would love to be tasting everything. But honestly, the meals she's made have been incredible.
That looks really good. The food is superb.
Superb.
She's gone way beyond.
Oh my goodness.
Expectations that you had.
No, 100%. The main course has just arrived, so you're having duck.
I've never had duck like
olives,
this,
tagliatelle.
so I'm very excited.
It looks great. Tonton Stephen, you've got the veal and tagliatelle.
Indeed, I need your napkin holder.
No, no, no.
I've got a pasta piece.
I'm sorry, I need it.
Okay, I want to shift this up a notch.
You need the Poirot one.
Yeah. Make a tiny hole in it and put it through your button.
And it holds.
Perfect.
And the pasta doesn't ruin your...
I like it, though I think that mine has more widespread coverage.
Is that a clinical look?
I think I am pulling this off.
No, I think it's...
See? And you're worried because yours is going to fall down at any moment.
Well, it has.
Yes, so see? You need this.
Or a button.
But women often don't have a button now.
That's right.
In a necklace or something.
Tatinette and I both have the same thing. We have cod with garlic mayonnaise, aioli. Aioli. Very, very good.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
There are only 2 greedy people at this table.
And you can...
My uncle. Two very cheerful people. It goes together, doesn't it? Well, that was absolutely delicious. And we were just on the main avenue in Béziers, the Avenue Paul Riquet, which is beautiful with these stunning trees. And now we're heading home for the night. So until tomorrow, I will say à demain.